go. 6:43. Welcome back, everybody. Happy Monday to you. I'm Monica Jackson, and it is time for Mondays with Monica. This week, we're talking about working from home and how to handle double duty. Mom and Dad, you picking up what I'm putting down? Yeah, a lot of people have been parenting with their kiddos at home while trying to work virtually. And here to talk more about that is Chris Tamura. He's an executive director of HR at a biotech company and also an instructor over at UNLV. How you doing, Chris? Good morning.
Good morning. It's nice to be on Mondays with Monica.
Well, it's nice to have you here, my friend. Thank you so much for coming. All right, let's get right into these tips. Now, Chris, you know, everybody has been doing segments about this, but your tips are a little different. That's why I wanted to bring it. Let's get right into it, and then I'll double back and ask you a couple questions about 2 or 3 of them. Go ahead.
Absolutely. So the first one is when presenting on a conference call, make sure to establish rules. One of the reasons why I chose this background of a door is to make sure that in case there's a distraction, you're able to cover those distractions and be able to maneuver through the signals, whether it's a cough, whether it's covering the door, or being able to communicate somehow to the family that you're on an important call.
Okay, all right. And number 2?
Number 2 is try and schedule breaks where you can take walks with the family. Remember those morning drives where the traffic is kind of heavy, but it gives you a little bit of that time to decompress. The most important part is to be able to decompress while in the 4 walls of your home, which is also serves as your work, which serves as your school, and being able to kind of take a moment, breathe, relax, and take everyone out of the 4 walls.
Okay. Now this third one, I kind of took issue with, but I'll let you go ahead. I'll double back on this one. Go ahead.
So to do not apologize for distractions?
Yeah. Hello, Chris. That's rude.
Well, the important thing is everyone has a barking dog or an animal or a child or a parent that may have additional needs. And what we want to do is not apologize. Keep going with your call. Keep continuing no matter how big or small those distractions are, because everyone is in the same boat.
You know what? And they make for great videos. You've seen those, going on ever since the shutdown happened. But okay, you say also the next one is understand that you are not alone in adapting to this environment. I think that one's a big deal because a lot of people are dealing with loneliness, especially our elderly folks. But for working class mom and dad, it can feel like you're alone because it's so isolating right now.
Oh, absolutely. And we're so used to that human contact, just walking by someone's office or walking through a school and doing all these different activities, and stopping that does change our mind frame and how we think about work, how we think about just our everyday activities, and being able to know that we're in it together and trying to find ways such as Zoom calls or getting on the phone is so much more personable now than emails are even now. Yeah.
Okay, this last one. In the words of Sweet Brown, that video that went viral when she said, "Ain't nobody got time for that." Chris, how the heck do you take a virtual vacation and recharge? We're in the midst of a pandemic.
Yes, we are, but your vacation hours are adding up. So you want to make sure that you take your vacation hours, and you don't necessarily have to go anywhere, but imagine yourself at Beverly Hills and doing some window shopping.
I do that
Online
every day.
shops
what are you
talking about? Going to Hawaii and being able to look at the beach. There's Zoom backgrounds for the Hawaii backgrounds.
Yeah.
There's so many different ways to take a virtual vacation.
Oh my gosh. Okay, Chris, you're going to have to elaborate a little bit more on that one because, I mean, seriously, with the kids running around, and I'm not making fun of you, you know how I am, but with the kids running around, you trying to focus, how do you take a virtual vacation? I got 30 seconds. You got to sell this one.
You have to turn your mind off to all the chaos and turn your mind on to something pleasant. And sometimes the chaos is pleasant, but being able to go around and look around and say, this is my vacation, this is where I want to be, imagine that island and try to be on that island.
Oh yeah, I'm going to take a virtual vacation on an island this morning, Chris.
Did I sell you on it?
You not really, not really. Well, we'll talk
okay.
later. Hey, you're the HR guy. You're the expert. You know this stuff is good. Thank you so much. And I hope parents, I hope that helped you guys out. I really am trying to give you information because I know it's really tough right now. And so we'll keep bringing it to you. Be sure to catch Mondays with Monica every Monday right here on 8 News Now. Next week, we're going to be talking to a famous comedian, Mr. George Wallace. Yeah, baby. So make sure to tune in. I can't wait to see my friend. Haven't talked to him in a long time. 6:48. Sherry, I know you know George as well.
I do. I love George. I haven't seen him in a long, long while. It'll be fun to talk to him. Monica, this is how I communicated at home. You know, when we all worked at home?
Yeah.
I was like, can't you see I'm on TV? That's all you have to say. And then,
Get out!
I was only talking to the cat and the dog because Ethan's away at school and everybody's doing their own thing in the house. But